Yeah, but I'm not going for quiet. I think quiet sucks as meditation. Yeah. I don't think that means nothing. Like you turn off the TV, it's quiet. I mean, why would you describe meditation as quiet? It's amazing. Meditation is amazing. And as Rama once said, I fell in love with meditation. I said, me too! It's amazing. So why are you describing it as quiet? Who wants to do something that's quiet? Sounds really boring. So look how boring you guys are. You know, all these years of meditating, you talk in terms of quiet, stopping your thoughts, not being bothered by your thoughts, sleeping, being tired. How can that be so boring as something so wonderful as meditation? How can you make it so boring? Meditation is not trying not to think. It's not that.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's being attracted, really, to the love for you. And when I'm there...
So you can locate me as happiness. You can locate me as love. You can locate me as fire, light, truth, freedom. Any way that you relate to. So you should sit down and meditate and locate that right away. So you're not sitting there just trying to make your thoughts get quiet. That means you haven't located.
Yes.
You can locate any aspect. What aspect do you relate to? And I asked Alia, I said, do you want to be really happy or you want to be totally free? She went, totally free. So what are you going for? What's your aspect?
To really love surpass anything that's
so you have to start locating love right away.
Yeah.
How do you locate love?
Remember, just feel my attraction to you.
Yeah, that's easy. Nothing hard about that.
Not hard at all.
So when you think of your favorite place that you like to go to, is it really hard to try to think of your favorite place and get there? And try to imagine enjoying it? No. So if you feel that love is your aspect, and you feel that I am the embodiment of that true love, then that would be easy. You just locate the feeling of that. It's just not hard. So you don't have to struggle at all.
What's samadhi?
Samadhi is, it's when the mind and completely doesn't exist, and you feel the true state, the natural state. And my aspect was light too, so I would just recognize myself as light, but there was no personal self. So when that happens, when there's no sense of personal self, no thoughts, that's samadhi. So you might not even have a sense of, like when you go to sleep at night, when you wake up you're not aware of anything that happened or who you were then. But that's your deepest self when you're in deep sleep. That's your deepest self. And if you took your deepest self away, that's who you really are. There is no self. So if your aspect is light, you would recognize that you are light itself. So your body came here, and you identified with this body, you identified with this mind, and you're using it, and you're going about your life, and you're building identity out of your memories and your experiences. And yet you know one day that this is going to end. All of this is going to end. So who were you before this started? Who are you while it's occurring? And who are you after this body and this mind ends? That's your real state. See, so, but as people live in this life, they identify their memories and their experiences and as their identity. Who were you before you had memories and experiences? And who will you be after memories and experiences are extinguished? That's your real state. See? Nobody ever gets to it because everybody identifies with their body and their mind. So when people are meditating, they're trying to somehow come to terms with this prior state, this prior reality, this prior identity. And they think when they're meditating, they think they have to fight with their thoughts, because somehow my thoughts are in the way of knowing the true reality, that I am light, that I'm awareness, I'm consciousness. So they fight their thoughts. Some people fight their bodies and their thoughts. Some people are fighting their emotions. But the prior state, or the true state, or the real identity has nothing, is not interfering with anything. And it's not against it, it's not for it. It's just prior. It's quite easy to sit right away and be quiet right away. There's nothing hard about that. Anybody can sit. You can ask a 5-year-old child, sit over there and be quiet, and they can do it. So someone who's meditating for 30 years is still talking about trying to be quiet, trying to get quiet. Or when you describe meditating with your guru as, I got real quiet, what's going on? Why are you so shut down? Why isn't it a living process? Why isn't it alive? Why isn't it amazing? You get used to your routine of how profoundly and deeply you're going to locate your aspect, and how much you are actually experiencing here as you are. You said, because you can go to the lake and go, oh, nice. And it was for dinner. Or you can go and walk around the lake and say, wow, I never saw this. This is beautiful. And wow, this is wonderful. You can have any experience, but you have to show up for it. So showing up for meditation by just trying to get quiet, so you're not entering it by showing up right there.
Be attracted immediately.
Yeah. You got to start right now. It's like you get out your favorite TV show, your favorite game, and you're like, all right, let's go. You know? Meditate. You have to fall in love with meditation by bringing your love and attraction to your aspect. It's the most amazing thing to find out who you really are. It's the most amazing, wonderful secret. You're going to love it. You're going to love being the true you, not this guy or this gal's trying to get through experience and make it better, and you don't quite believe all the hype, and everyone's just getting old, and you hate your job, and the sex ain't great, oh God. All that, and all your reactions to all that. Yeah. You're just going to react to all that your whole life. It's not going to be any better. It's going to be a little bit better, a little bit worse. Terrible, a little bit better, a little bit terrible. It's not going to be like, amazing. It's not going to be amazing, like, finding out who you really are and locating it and being that as you is what's really true, who you really are. No one's any of this stuff that you look like. No one's any of it ever, ever, ever. You never will be. And look, we ain't looking pretty as we're getting old either. There's just this amazing secret. And that's what you're here for. This amazing secret that is totally available, totally open, because you don't have to go anywhere to get it. You don't have to be and do anything to get it. It can't disappoint you. But you have to show up, Pat. It's not a problem of the mind. It's not a problem of feeling. It's not a problem of the body. It's not a problem. It's just not locating it. It's I mean, it must be a dark time if enlightenment is a hard sell and everything else is so awful, and everyone's like, what?
Oh my God, yeah.
Huh? I don't think I like this enlightenment thing. Dark ages.
Would you like this raw?
But when your favorite show's on or your favorite food's coming to the table, it's like, all right. Why approach meditation like it's some painful ordeal you have to get through? It's amazing. It's like having the fastest speedboat or the fastest car. It's like having the best of the best to get you there.
The best.
And it's the best means to experience, to locate, to recognize, to realize true nature. It's not that a good meditation is your thoughts just get quieter. It's you're blasted with light. You're blasted with heart. Your heart explodes. You see light in the room everywhere. You can't tell the difference between you, light, and love, and it just feels wonderful. But it doesn't feel like anything's ever really intense, because that was my aspect freedom. So that's it. Okay, any questions? Or you gonna go back to being boring again, or? Okay, that's a deal.
Thank you so much.